Everyman Driver Nation, what's going on? It's Nolan. Today I have the 2019 Acura RDX. This is the A-Spec package, super handling, all-wheel drive. So this A-Spec package gives us a lot of cool stuff. It's the sportiest variant of the bunch for the RDXs. Got some nice looking, everything looks really nice on this vehicle. You got some slick LED headlights. I'll show you how well those work in the full review, but I'm just gonna give you a quick look right now. Got some pretty attractive wheels. Got that gloss black trim piece and A-Spec badge. What do y'all think of the way this thing looks? I think it looks pretty sharp, and they call these the dragon tail tail lights. But anyways, look at those big fat exhausts down there. I'm gonna show you a little bit more of this vehicle, the powertrain, the interior, how I fit in there, the cargo space. Let's get started. Let's start things off by popping the hood. So you don't get a V6 anymore with the RDX. It used to come with the V6. It comes with the VTEC. Yes, it is a VTEC turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. That's a 2-liter engine, just like the Type R engine from Honda with the Civic. So if you're a fan of that, you'll like this. Obviously, it's detuned a little bit, 272 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque, but the torque comes out really fast and really early, and it's quite a boost, quite a pull. And they're all paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. This particular model, the A-Spec with the wider tires and all-wheel drive, gets about 21 in the city, I believe 26 on the highway, and about 23 combined. So not that bad for the performance that you can get and the grip that you can get. Now let's go ahead and hop in the front seat. So Acura gives us this smart key fob, and it's standard on every single trim. It's pretty darn heavy, actually. It's pretty stable. And they've got the locking function on the doors, or you can just slide your hand behind it, just like that. Let's go ahead and hop in. Now, I'll be honest, I don't think that these seats are that comfortable. They're kind of firm, but they feel really supportive. They've got good contouring. I just wish they were softer. But at 5'9", again, tons of space above my head. No troubles whatsoever with that. The seats themselves are pretty cool. They're red. We've got this Alcantara trim inside of it, and they've got good bolstering to them. As long as we have the key with us, foot on the brake, push button start, and my seat will move forward because we've got the entry-exit system. But we've got some pretty nice materials on the door over there. Pretty spacious bottle holder, and you could shove a little umbrella back there. It seems to be pretty deep. The steering wheel is leather wrapped. You've got a lot of functions. You've kind of got these cool little scrolling wheels right here. You don't really use them a whole lot, but Acura also gives you a pretty large trip computer. There's a bunch of different information that you can scroll through in there. That's when you would use the wheel. So one thing that I really like is the super handling all-wheel control right there, or all-wheel drive. You can watch the torque vectoring system actually work, so that's pretty neat. Otherwise, the rest of it, we've got a little over 10-inch screen right there. A lot of information on there as well. It's a dual screen, so you can have your map on one side. It's just really funky to use. You use this this little thing, so if I have my hand on the far left corner, or if I have my hand on the far right corner, that's how it's going to work. It's not a cursor necessarily, but it does kind of follow your finger. It's just a little goofy. I'll show you guys more about it in the full review. Got heated and ventilated seats. This little thing, if you spin it, it will spin you between Snow, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus to change the driving dynamics, which I'll show you in the test drive. Unique push button shifter, touchpad right there. And the bottle holders and all that work well. We've got one USB port here, one underneath there, and there's a lot of stuff that you can fit under there, and a 12-volt power outlet. This whole armrest will slide forward and backwards, and you can cover your stuff up with this sliding thing. I'll show you a little bit more about this whole deal in the full review. No plugins in here or lights. Acura gives you a locking glove box, and we've got some Alcantara right there, and a massive panoramic roof right here, which is pretty sweet. I'll show you a view from the back seat. It's really pretty awesome, and this entire cabin is pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think as well. Another thing that really impresses me with this Acura is, well, first of all, your smart key can even work on this rear handle, so you don't have to unlock it first or anything. You just get right in. But let me show you how well I fit back here. So just to give you guys an idea, I'm in the front, or the middle seat right now, and I can still sit here without my head touching, even though we have this giant panoramic roof. And the panoramic roof is really cool, especially from the back seat. It just looks awesome. Now I'm over on the passenger seat, and I get even more space. 5'9", I fit just fine right here. No headroom problems. You've got two O-blank handles on each side, one on each side, a hook, LED lighting as well. So And check it out, even speakers right here. It's a really nice place to be for a passenger. Legroom is really good. I've got no troubles. My feet are fine. Got fast charging USB ports, air vents, and a center folding armrest. So overall, passengers are really comfy back here. All right, one thing impressive about this Acura is, well, first of all, our A-Spec package doesn't have the kick to lift gate, but you get a power tailgate. You can adjust the height of it. You can even set it just with the button right up here. And this is a really functional area. Behind the second row here, we've got about 30 cubic feet. And then when you fold all the seats down, you'll get about 59 cubic feet. And there's a lot of storage space back here. You can see I got some of my stuff piled up. Got some tie downs, some hooks. And check this out. You don't have to go up there to move the seats, and you don't have to move the headrest. They just fold right down. It's nice and flat. And check this out. Extra storage space right here. My backpack fits in there just fine. And there's even a little bit more up under there, but I got my stuff right there. I'll show you all of that in the full review, but really a pretty darn nice cargo area for a luxury vehicle. Okay, so in conclusion with this 2019 Acura RDX, this was just a quick look for you guys, just a first look at this thing. I've got a full review on my channel with the test drive, a whole bunch of details, a pretty lengthy review if you want to see all the details and all that good stuff, more than you'll see here, but I hope you guys got to see some of the cool features of this RDX. Now this particular super handling all-wheel drive A-Spec model is $46,500. What do you guys think for the value? I think it really offers quite a bit, and there's different packages, the advanced, the tech package, and the base model. So you've got several options, but really this thing is pretty darn impressive, especially once you get behind it and drive it. So be sure to check out that test drive on my channel. My name is Nolan for Everyman Driver. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.
One more thing before you go, I've added links to some of the best-selling automotive accessories on Amazon right now, along with links to some of my product reviews. You'll find it in the description below this video.